So you want to know more about how to pay off your home faster without selling a kidney? Stick around because today we are talking about the magic of amortization and how one small change can save you a ton of interest, even for that dream vacation you're wanting to take. So by the end of this video, you'll learn how something as simple as making one extra payment each year could shave years off your mortgage and keep thousands of dollars in your pocket. Welcome back, and if you are new to my channel, I'm Karen Wright. I'm a local Wichita, Kansas real estate agent. And don't forget to click the link in the description below for a free relocation guide to Wichita, Kansas. Now let's stay tuned to my channel for the real estate that matters. Let's hop on to saving some money on your mortgage. What is amortization? Amortization is just a fancy term for how your mortgage payments are divided between paying down the interest or the principal, basically that's the amount you borrowed, and the interest, which is what you owe the bank, what they charge to letting you borrow the money in the first place. So at the start of your mortgage journey, most of your payment goes toward interest, and only a small portion goes to reducing your principal. It's kind of like getting a pizza and realizing that the first 10 slices are just crust and the toppings don't come until slice 11. So lame. Yeah, I get it. So what's the problem with paying only the minimum? When you pay your mortgage every month as scheduled, you are mostly paying off the interest for the first several years, which is why it can feel like you're making payments, but your loan balance is barely moving down. We'll use this throughout the course of this video, a $300,000 home loan at 5% interest. So here's an example. In the first year, you pay $15,000 in payments, but only knock off $3,000 off the principal. So ouch, that's, it's like emptying a swimming pool with a little teaspoon. It feels like you're working hard, but you're not seeing much change. What's shocking is that there's so much power in one extra payment a year, not monthly, but a year. So here's where it gets exciting. Just you make one extra payment a year, and that payment went directly toward the principal. Brace yourself because this is where you start saving big. Just that one extra payment toward principal each year reduces the amount of interest that accrues because interest is calculated based on the remaining principal. So example, if you have that $300,000 loan we talked about at 5% interest for 30 years, making one extra payment of $1,500 a year could save you tens of thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. By doing this, you're telling the lender, thanks, but no thanks, I'll keep my extra money. You'll save enough for that kitchen remodel or that lifetime supply of pizza with the toppings this time. So how do you make that extra payment? You don't need to pay double 1 month. Just save up over the course of the year, apply it to the principal at the end of the year. So here's basically a couple options. Divide that extra payment by 12 and add a little extra to your monthly payment. So that's one way of doing it. The other one is number 2, make one lump sum at the end of the year directly toward the principal. Remember that clearly, directly toward the principal. Double check it, triple check it. Sounds amazing, right? But don't forget this one small but crucial part, which I kind of hinted. Make sure you tell your lender it's for the principal. Otherwise, they might treat it like another payment and you'll be paying the interest early. You don't want to give your lender more money than you have to. So then, what happens to interest when you lower the principal? So by lowering your principal faster, the amount of interest you pay on future payments also drops because interest is based on the amount you still owe. So it's like cutting calories. When you lower the principal, you start burning off interest faster, and suddenly your mortgage diet is working. Now let's talk what's the long-term impact? Basically, how much can you save? So let's go back to our handy-dandy example of $300,000 mortgage home loan for 5% over 30 years. Normally would cost you, get this, $279,000 in interest. So with one extra payment a year, you could cut that down by around $40,000, shorten your loan by several years. That's a lot of money and years you could spend doing something you actually want to instead of paying off your house. You're planning on handing over an arm and a leg or want your grandkids to pay off your mortgage. This one extra step could be a game changer. What are you waiting for? Start chipping away at that mortgage mountain. Thank you for watching. Oops. hit my microphone. If you like this video, if this video helped you, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, hit that subscribe button for more ways to take control of your finances as a homeowner and your future. I put up videos quite often, almost weekly, and don't hesitate to reach out. All my description information is in the box below, the description box. Email, phone, again, that free relocation guide, also a free new construction guide for houses in Wichita. And other than that, any specific questions, give me a holler. Would love to chat with you. And until next video, happy house hunting.